Hello everyone, my name is Zaxel. It is currently November 1st at about 2 in the morning. So Halloween just ended a bit ago. It's one of my favorite holidays. I went to a friend's place dressed as a greaser, um, which means I was being lazy. Um, I'm making this video for two things. It's a two-part video. One is in response to a video that my friend of mine recently made. Um, his name is Andrew Slack. You probably know him as Chickenfoot, and I'll put a link to his channel down below. He's fantastic. He does the Let's Play thing like I do, and you should go check him out. He's funny, talented. Yeah, just go watch him. But he recently made a video titled Reaching Out, which kind of poured out a lot of hopes that he has for the future of his channel and for the future of just making the world a better place. Some really beautiful sentiments. But the first part of his video, he spoke more directly to close ones to him, close loved ones and friends. And I apologize, buddy. I'm not terribly graceful with these kinds of things, and I always worry that my words don't have the same kind of impact. But I really do mean everything I'm saying and then some. But I just want to say that you don't have to reach far. As someone who's been your friend for a couple years now, I'm here for you. Whatever you need. An ear, a shoulder, some space, video games. I'm here. Whatever it is that you need to become you again, a more positive you, I'm here, and we're here, your friends. So no worries. And of course, I also greatly look forward to what you have in store for the future. There's so much that I have no doubt you will be able to accomplish. And there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that you are going to get involved in. So, have fun. And I'll be right there with you, of course. The second part to this video is a little more personal, and I'll admit that I have tried a couple times to record this, and this is the part that I tend to get a little more messed up on. I flub this part a lot. And I think it is very difficult for me to talk about me personally, at least without the video game platform as a sort of jumping point, as a place to come off of. But that being said, I'm just gonna dive in, and this is gonna be a little raw. It's going to be kind of cut and dry, as it were, which means that I will not be graceful with any of this. I won't be able to be. I've tried now, and it's very clear that will just not be how it is. But you guys understand. At least I hope you do. This past year, and especially this past month, have been not fantastic. They've been worse than not fantastic. They've at times been downright awful. Silver linings, of course, but overall, not a fan. I have been experiencing loneliness, a lot of personal doubt, and a lot of negativity. This has all been very personal. It's all been coming from a very internal place for me. And I will say that that has been backed a lot by things that have been happening in my life in the past year. Losing a job or getting fired from it in particular, and overall ending up in very tight situations, living check to check, and even then sometimes still having to ask for help, and that always hurts. I hate not being able to cover myself. That's a very surface thing in my opinion, but it honestly becomes an underlying factor to a lot of problems that I've been dealing with in my personal life. But like I said, negativity, loneliness, and a lot of self-doubt. I mean, just recently I have come to wonder if what I'm doing is honestly even worth it, if anybody is really out there caring about what I do, if I'm even taken seriously. Because it's a concern I have often of myself. I don't often think I'm taken seriously, not anymore. I think a lot of people think that I'm the kind of person who starts something and then gives up, who never finishes anything, who's late to everything. And that is a huge fear for me, because I worry that people have already written me off at this point. And to those of you who have been watching what I've been doing on here, thank you. I don't, there is no proper way to thank you for, or show you how much I appreciate you watching and staying consistent and being there and sticking with me. And I don't know how many of you there are, even if it was one person, even if it was just you. Thank you. And a lot of this has affected other things or been affected by unhealthy eating, not any sleep, no exercise. I've just been miserable, guys. It's been hard to motivate myself to make videos. Not that I don't enjoy it, but sometimes I just can't do it. It's been hard to motivate myself to get out and see friends and do things with them. It's been hard sometimes to get out of bed or move from my chair. It's been really hard. And it's been hard to stay positive. It's been a struggle. It's very easy for me to get down on myself. And I don't want that to be my life. I don't want to be this horribly negative and judgmental person. I don't want to be the person who doesn't feel good in his own body, who is constantly exhausted. I don't want to be that person. And I want to take a stand against that side of myself. And I fully recognize that it is a part of me. That these things are coming from a very internal place. And that this is something that I very much have to work on myself. But I want to at least work on it. I want to change it. Or not change it, but I want to do my best to bring out the other side of me, the other parts of me, the parts that I like, the parts that I feel good about, and the parts that make me feel good. That being said, I'm doing a lot this month, especially starting today, to change that, to be healthier, changing little things, little habits, even if it's as simple as getting more sleep and drinking more water. I hope that will have an effect on my more internal problems and my overall feelings, and I hope that will slowly change things. And I say that I am going to do this for myself, but I do I do understand that I have my friends and that I do have people that will help me. And to those of you who are those people, and to others who I don't know about who are willing to, I don't know how many of them there are, how many of you there are, but thank you. And I hope I'm not being too presumptuous to assume that anybody is going to support me in this. But if there is anybody, thank you. And I apologize for this fairly negative video. I know that you're used to very happy, fun ones of me getting scared shitless of fun that we have in Goat Simulator and whatnot, but thanks for listening. This all being said, for the next week, I'm not posting any videos. And I apologize. I'm so sorry. But I will be using this time to change some things in my life and to get a few things in order. To make those good habits happen, hopefully. To begin pursuing my passion for acting again, and voice acting, because that should be a bigger part of my life and it hasn't been, and I think that's also something that has been affecting me, is that I feel like I'm not going anywhere. So I'm going to try and take this week to do some things to change my situation, as it were. So thank you for listening to this, and I'm sorry there will be no videos for the next week, but for those of you who will stick around, I appreciate your patience. All of this being said, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for liking things or sharing them once in a while. I can't even express to you how much it means to me that you support what I'm doing on here. And I want to support you. I, too, want to make this a better place. I currently have a platform to do so. And if I can pump some positivity into the world, then I will be sure to do that. But first and foremost, before I can do that, I need to be able to be positive myself. Thank you for listening, everybody. And I'm looking forward to a lot of good things in the future. With you, with my friends, with my family. It's gonna be better. Thank you. You're wonderful, and I want you to stay wonderful until the next video. Goodbye.